Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go horde up! But it's not a Tuesday right now as I'm filming this. It's a random Sunday. I'm going to be going out to some certain stores, seeing what kind of cool physical media there is to be had out there. I don't do these videos every week. I don't do them as often as I should. But I do love me some physical media, and there's a couple of movies that came out semi-recently that I hope I can find used at some of these stores. So let's head on out, see what we can come across. Well, one of the places I'm going to today, CD Trader, out here in Tarzana. Let's head on in, see what they got. Hopefully they got some new stuff in there, and see if they have the monkey on Blu-ray or 4K. That's one of the ones I'm looking for today. Hopefully I come up on it, because I would like to check it out. Well, the first place I usually check when I come in here is the new arrival section, the place where, all the new stuff comes in. Even if it's old trade-in stuff, they usually put it right here and see if people want to grab it and stuff. Like they have that Bret the Hitman Hart, Wrestling with the Shadows documentary that was put out by Vinegar Syndrome, or one of those partner labels, and things like that. They even have a Wizard of Oz steelbook right here. I think it's a Blu-ray. A Blu-ray steelbook. It's $30 though. I don't need that. I already have the movie. I don't care what kind of packaging it's in, as long as I have the movie. It ends with us. I'm hoping to come across a copy of the monkey, but we shall see. But if I come across anything cool, I'll definitely show you guys or let you guys know if anything cool's here. To be honest, but they do have sections of box sets and stuff in here, which is kind of rad. They have their own little 4K section right here of all different little 4K movies, real life, a lot of Criterion stuff, of course non-Criterion stuff in here, Kino, different things like that. I've owned this movie in my collection. I have the Shout Factory Blu-ray. But to be honest, I don't think I've ever watched the movie in my life. I've had it in my collection for years. And I know it's kind of like a Friday the 13th vibe kind of movie, but I think it was made before Friday the 13th, or maybe, no, it says 81. I think Friday the 13th was 80. But it's the same kind of vibe to it. But I've never seen it, but I have owned it forever. That's how I have problems when it comes to my collecting. I buy things and then it sits around and I never get to them for some weird reason. But hopefully I come across some cool stuff. But that's the new release rack, and that's all that wall right there is all Blu-rays and stuff like that. And the back wall is all DVDs. But I'm gonna be searching through here and hopefully come across some cool shit. I was in CD Trader for about 30-40 minutes. They didn't have a copy of the monkey, which is alright, but I like to support smaller business, so if I was able to get one, I would like to get it here. But I guess it would have to be eBay or some other place. Made it on over to most likely to my last destination of the day, We Can Be Heroes Comics out here in Chatsworth, California. I did go to a thrift store that I wanted to go hit up that I haven't hit up in a while, but they weren't open, so I went 30 minutes out of my way for no reason. But let's head into We Can Be Heroes Comics and see what they have in there today. And of course, on their community board, right when you walk in, is an upcoming convention, Midsummer Scream. That's happening next month, the middle of the month. John Carpenter's gonna be there, I think Saturday only. That's one of the cons that's coming up. And of course, this place has an abundance of comic books and things, but they also have these big cool cases, or these cool collectible toys in them. And Julio, the owner of the store, runs his own conventions and stuff sometimes, and gets a lot of the different creators and sometimes actors from the Ninja Turtles in the store for signings and stuff like that. But one of my favorite things to do at this place now is to come to the video store that they have in here, Video Hero. I come in here every couple months to see what they got going on. Sometimes the people that run it are at conventions and things like that with their different booths that they have. But Video Hero, you can follow them on their Instagram and everything. But let's see what new stuff they got in there today. They even have one They even have a bunch of the Ernest movies here on VHS, like a whole like stack of them. One of my favorites that no one ever talks about really, Slam Dunk Ernest. That one and Scared Stupid, and of course Goes to Camp. Some of my favorites in the series. You can't go wrong when it comes to Ernest, you know, or Jim Varney at all. They even have some cassette tapes. Hey Mike, what are you doing here, son?
What am I doing? I'm following you, bro.
Dude, you be stalking me.
That's right. I'm looking for a light-skinned Idris Elba, and I'm looking right at him.
Ooh, hey. Dude, look what I found. This is like the old school, like, Pornhub. Right
Isn't
here.
that Betty White's first appearance?
I don't know. Yeah, it is. 100 nudes. Like, if you look in this little book,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of like old black and white nude pictures.
Yeah. If you squint hard enough, you can see Trump's mom in there when she first immigrated to America.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. You know.
Damn, dude.
Make Trump's mom hot again.
Yeah, here's something for you, dude.
Right here.
Yeah.
I ain't want that.
You know you want that.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
You know,
I want that though, right there.
Oh, the little.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
Do you? Damn, son.
Dang, bro, they got the Dick Tracy.
Yeah, dude.
Warren Beatty.
Dude, they even have some Bauer action going on over here with Evolution on VHS.
Bro, I remember he's like, Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
Head and Bro, Dogma.
Mm-hmm.
Until the 4K comes out, this is the highest quality one.
It was. Well, though, there's DVD and Blu-ray of that.
I know. I'm just saying, because, you know, Kevin Smith had to watch a rip-off of his own film.
Yeah. Dude, look at this, man. Old school Nickelodeon section.
Territories, I remember that.
All sorts of stuff over here.
So this is one of the best locations I've ever seen in LA when it comes to films, because look how high quality, like even the packaging is. Whenever you get like used like VHS and that, it's always like torn up and messed up. And it's just like, this looks pristine. I feel like I'm back in Hollywood Videos in
Right?
Blockbuster right now.
Yeah, man. This place and Be Kind Video are like my two favorite spots to hit up out here. And you know, I think it's kind of funny that this is the kids section, right?
Yeah.
And I found something that was right up above the kids section. That it's Nickelodeon's first original movie, and it's called Necromantic. It's one of those things that, you know, kids today wouldn't know nothing about.
Nah.
And
It ain't about that life, dog.
Yeah.
It ain't about that life.
But I was over here looking at the kids section.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, did you know that was the Nickelodeon's first original movie? Did you know?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, this is some hardcore. We got Faces of Death. We got Traces of Death. This Necromantic, I mean, what's cool about this one too is this was, even though it's a 1987 originally made, this was released in 2022.
Yeah.
So this is one of those, like, you know, post VHS revival releases. Really rare to come by a copy.
No, I know, but I was wondering, like, you have all these, like, you have all the kids in Nickelodeon, and then you have, like, Wizard of Gore up there, and then you had it right here next to Power Rangers. I'm like, bro, it's a new Nickelodeon.
That's a new Nickelodeon collab.
Yeah, man. So, how have things been going over here at Video Hero?
Dude, things are going great. It's a joy to meet people who've been doing this way longer than I have, who are, you know, deep tape head experts, but then also the people who come in who are like, oh my god, I remember all this, and they get their first VHS tape in decades.
Yeah.
So, because, you know, we sell the VCRs, we help people get started in the hobby.
Yeah, because usually when I see you guys, for the most part, you're at different conventions all around doing stuff. And the last time I was actually in the store, I looked at my YouTube channel, it was like 5-6 months ago. I'm like, bro, I live down the street. What am I doing?
Dude.
And I need to get back in here.
Yeah, man, we love seeing you here.
But you have some new stuff since the last time I've been here.
Yeah.
And this was something that I saw too. Some of the Super Nintendo and
the
like
retro games. So we're gonna be expanding this section into the cabinet outside. I'm gonna be doing stuff with like homebrew ROM hacks, like for example, like Dragon Ball Z Kart. It's like the Mario Kart engine, but it's been like custom designed to have Dragon Ball Z characters racing around new levels and stuff.
Okay.
So it's kind of a fun spin on that.
So like you be getting these from the same people that bring you like the VHS tapes, and you go out. Do you go to like garage sales and like look
Love
for?
garage sales. I love estate sales because you find one person who's passed on who had such cool shit. It's just like they've already pre-curated it for you, but you have to get there early, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's competitive.
And I also see that you have a section here of like some of the very last VHS tapes that were made.
Yes, indeed.
I think I remember seeing this because I used to work at Blockbuster Video right when they closed. I was there for the last 7 years they were open when I was working there.
Nice.
And I remember seeing this. Now, this is probably one of the most rare
Yup.
One of them.
History of Violence is considered the last studio release to hit the retail shelves. If you're not considering like the DMC Disney Movie Club by mail-in, that's when you get the Pixar's Cars.
Yeah.
Those weren't hitting shelves; those were by mail-in only. But yeah, History of Violence is a piece of VHS history, and it's a Cronenberg.
And how much do they usually go for? I think there's like over a couple $100, right?
Yeah, ours is I think, let's see, we got ours. There's no sticker on it, but it's probably like $250 to $300.
Yeah.
Be open to offers on that.
And the rarest one I think I've heard was the Cars one.
Yes, we sold that a couple months ago.
A couple thousand?
We sold it for $1,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember selling a VHS for $1,000 once.
Oh yeah.
It was Bumblebee on VHS. It was like a promo thing.
Oh, sick.
And it was around 1,000, something like that.
Wow.
It was like a promo thing that came with like a Blu-ray and the 4K and stuff.
Money though.
Yeah.
Money. You know what it is.
You might be asking yourselves, what is one of the rarest and most expensive VHS tapes they have in their store right now? The Pastor Gas. Right there, Pastor Gas. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. I know I haven't. The original Pastor Gas. He looks like he's passing that gas right there. How much do you think this is? Because you've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. $500. Yeah, $500. Not everything's expensive like that in the store. But, Pastor Gas. I just noticed this right outside Video Hero out here. They have like the TV head guy, Video Hero mascot going on out here. I don't know if it's really technically the mascot, but it's cool that they have shirts and hats and stuff out here. Pretty killer, man. But this is some of the stuff that you can find in there. Fart, the movie, of course, and we got also the Fart video. You can also, there's another Fart, the movie. It's a real stinker. I didn't know there was that many Fart VHSs that they made. Do you guys remember these old, like, handheld video games? Like, you used to just put some batteries in them and then turn them on and just play them back in, like, the 90s and stuff? I don't remember the Animaniacs one, really. But they do have, like, I didn't even know they made a Police Academy little handheld video game system. These things were like the jam, back in the day. Dude, Independence Day? Even comes with like a little zapper in there. Never seen that before. Have you guys? You guys remember these like little handheld games from back in the day? These were like all the rage back in like the early to mid 90s. Bro,
Free advice.
what is this?
That's
Why is there a VHS of the Hulu Hellraiser, bro? I mean, the cover's cool, but
and it's a drawer box too.
Yeah.
It slides out.
So it looks cool, but like this movie, I mean, compared to like the original
The
3,
OG Hellraiser, right?
this cover's cool.
Yeah.
But
It reminds me of Candace Owens a little bit.
no, but it's kind of cool how they have like VHSs of movies that wouldn't have VHSs otherwise. From like the you said all Katie Video.
Yeah, Katie Video. She's our major supplier of those, and we're the only brick and mortar that carries her. She's got her own online store, but yeah.
She must be really light if you can carry her, because like if me and my boy right here started something, you can't carry us.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, not unless you're a single, strong woman.
hey. No, but there was one thing. There was one thing I wanted to point out in the video here that you pointed out to me, that you have some VHS tapes here.
Yes.
That are from where again?
They're French Canadian, so they're like Quebec-y Montreal tapes. Because if you get just actual French tapes, they'll be in CCAM format. They won't play in our VCRs, NTSC in North America. So I chose those from my supplier in Canada just solely based on the titles made me chuckle.
Yeah, like look at this, guys. We got Austin Powers, The Agent Secret to Do Sexy, or something. How do you say that?
It's pronounced Mike Fallon. That's
Zira.
Hey.
I love that the water boy is Le Portier de.
Yeah, Le Portier de is the water boy. And we have, of course, 10 Things I Hate About You. And
How the Joker became the Joker. Like younger years.
No, it is kind of badass. A lot of the stuff that you guys have here. You guys even have like Prayer of the Roller Boys over here, like old school.
Yeah, that's a banger. Right
old school Corey Haim. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. It's only ever been on VHS. I'm waiting for like Vinegar Syndrome.
Dude, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. I love anything that those guys do.
Yeah, man. Dude, hey, put that book down. You don't know. You don't read.
Hey, it's the dark half of the dark half. You know what it is.
What are you talking about? You're the whitest guy I know.
Hey, only on paper.
Hey. And guys, before I head on out of a Video Hero here, just want to show you, if you want to get Sinners on VHS, you can over here at their store. I know there's the Blu-rays, there's the 4Ks out there, but if you're a tape head, they got you covered over here as well. Where could people find you at on here?
Yeah, so we're in Chatsworth. That's in Los Angeles, and that's in the San Fernando Valley in the city of Chatsworth. 9449 DeSoto Avenue. We're inside the We Can Be Heroes WCBH building. So it's inside a larger comic book store. We sublet this room. This is Video Hero. Again, in Los Angeles in the Valley.
And is your house like this? Are you like DVDs and VHS everywhere?
It used to be before I started the store, and then I was like, over time, I was like, this stuff's cool in the house, but if I want to show people in the store, so I kind of started to separate the you know, much to the relief of my wife. But no, it's fun to share it. It's like, this is my home away from home.
I got you, man. Yeah. But thank you for letting us come in here and do our little thing. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you to Wet Movie Nation.
Hell yeah. Thank you, sir. And what did you end up getting? Because I didn't end up picking up anything today in my adventure.
This is what I got today. So I got a holographic sticker of Candyman with Tony Todd. Okay. I actually met him in 2014 at Long Beach Comic Con. Nicest dude. I actually got to explain to him, because he wasn't like a comic book guy. Yeah. Because he was just voicing Zoom on The Flash season 2. He didn't know about the character so too much. I had to break it down to him about his own character. Okay. So even having that one memory with him and being a fan already of his work, best thing ever. Now this is a brand new comic. So how Marvel has the Marvel Universe and they have the Ultimate Marvel Universe. Yeah. DC has the DC Universe, now it's the Absolute Universe. Okay. So this is a brand new timeline where everything's worse for all the heroes. Like they have a darker, harder life. In this issue, you meet the brand new Absolute Bane, who's already 7 feet tall, and then when he uses his Venom, he's 15 feet tall. And they kidnap Batman's one of his best friends, who's an African American known as Killer Croc, who now has become a mutant, and you get to see his first appearance as Absolute Killer Croc, first ever debut.
So how long have you been getting into comics?
All my life. So I blame my mom for this. My mom got me hooked because when I was a kid, Pizza had a special where you get the first 2 episodes of X-Men on VHS. Yeah. And from there, I jumped to Spider-Man the animated series, Batman the animated series, Superman, and all those were my foundation for getting into comics.
Okay, that's cool. I never got into comics, and I love DC and the whole superhero thing when I was growing up with Michael Keaton. Yeah. All this new stuff.
Not for you. Everybody's got their thing, but go see the new Superman. David Cornswitz killed it.
All right. But hey, where can people follow you at, Mike?
So you can follow me at KingdomKid90 on Instagram, and you can check out my channel with my interviews and content as well under Citizen Cinema. You just mentioned me a couple months ago on your Bob Trevino video.
Yeah, no, but make sure you guys check him out, show him some love.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.